So, first obvious question, how was the MEBAA? What are first impressions and first results from participating first time in MEBAA?
Sure. Yeah. No, we were really thrilled to be at MEBAA this year. That was our first time to attend. Our founder and CEO, Nick, was there. He had several meetings, which was a good sort of opening the door in that market. And we'll be having follow-up discussions with folks that we met with there. So very good experience, and I'm sure we'll be back.
Experience means potential partners, or it's just, as you told, door opening, and you keep watching how the market reacts on what you have to propose?
Yeah, no, what we found is that the companies and the potential partners there are very interested in sustainability, and they want to lead in sustainability. And of course, that's the partners that we're looking for, are people that want to lead, that they want a solution today and work on solutions for tomorrow. And Tamarack's technology is available today, and it participates and works along with the technologies of tomorrow, like hybrid electric propulsion and things like that. Those will come. We're all leaning towards those things, but Tamarack has efficiency upgrades available right away that can help today's aircraft and also help tomorrow's aircraft.
As I told, we are preparing for the launch Sustainable Aviation discussion panel, and so far, people I was talking to, it's a pleasure, but the question is on the table. We need something here and now. My question to you is, do you think sustainable aviation is something we have already here? It's a dream, or it's something good or bad? And how do you see sustainable aviation with the technology from your point of view, from what you can offer right here, right now on the market?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think, the first step in solving a problem is acknowledging that there's a problem. I think the industry certainly acknowledges that there's a problem at this point. And there are a lot of really promising technologies out there with sustainable aviation fuel, with hybrid or electric propulsion. Even the big news this week was Boeing's partnership with NASA for a strut-braced wing, which is very similar to what we're doing. A high aspect ratio wing is much more efficient than some of the wings today. And so, but yeah, between those things, which are very far in the future, and today's technology, a lot of the discussion with SAF is looking at the life cycle emissions with SAF. And what we would like to look at and hear more discussion about is the life cycle for these upgrades. Because if we're talking about these future aircraft, we can't scrap the aircraft that are here today in favor of a more efficient aircraft, because from a life cycle point of view, that's not more sustainable. We have to look at upgrades and technologies that can be applied to today's fleet as an incremental step before those other technologies are available, but also not at the expense of today's aircraft. So it's really a combination of a lot of things. Tamarack has a unique technology that can be applied on today's aircraft, which allows them to be more sustainable in a very near term, but also apply the technology to future aircraft as those other technologies come online.
Another question which is open on the table: sustainable aviation, is it financially sustainable? Because a lot of operators are telling it's a very good thing. We need to go sustainable. But the problem that at this point, at this moment, today, it's not even sustainable from a financial point of view. What can you tell them? How can you help them?
Mm-hmm. Well, one of the beauties of our technology is that it is sustainable from an economic point of view. And I think other technologies that have come before Tamarack, some legacy technologies like we see today on sharklets and the aviation partners winglets that are on many of the Boeing aircraft. Those are economically sustainable. Companies chose those technologies for fuel reduction, which is economic benefit, but also a benefit from an emissions standpoint. And so for what we offer is the next generation of that, offering more efficiency on top of what was already there. And so there is an economic benefit in terms of fuel savings. And some of these platforms that we'll see in the future that will come and be really beneficial, they'll have an economic benefit if we're able to operate aircraft on electricity. Maybe that would be more economically viable in some markets. So yes, I think there is a benefit economically, but of course the structure has to be there to put it in place.
How much your technology allows to save here, now, and today. I'm ready. I'm doing that. I'm going for that.
Said if they do it, then there is more money. It saves them money. It pays for itself in a matter of a year or two, and then they're just making more money.
The best way to conclude this interview is to once again remind you what are benefits of Tamarack active winglets. Active winglets are fast to market, available here and now, certified by FAA and EASA, one of the most important things, this is a win-win for customers financially as well for carbon emission reduction.